On this episode of On My Way to Work, I am pondering the grand experiment that is my management career, which has always been an incubator for, can I really overcome my fears and insecurities to be an effective adult, to be an effective manager? Can I really do it? And so far, since working towards management at Target, I have come really far. I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. I've really improved in my speaking and communication and in how I relate to people. But I can't help feeling that I've only come 10% of the way that I need to really be successful. After interviewing for an assistant management position, I'm even more sure that I don't have the relational skills to really do that job to the best of my ability that I would need to in order to actually enrich other people's lives instead of just making everyone else a victim of my insecurities. I'm still really insecure in those areas that an assistant manager would need to be dead set in, and that would not provide effective leadership for a team. I do fine leading a team of 2 to 5 or 6 people, but I still hesitate to give hard direction or set clear expectations. I mostly just give little nudges of direction to people. I'm not that assertive leader. I don't even tell people that I need a break because I can't stand the idea of trusting everyone to just do their job without me there. I can't stand the idea of being responsible for a store and letting everyone else's actions reflect badly on me. So there's still a high level of insecurity in how I lead, and I have a really great team because most of my team deals with anxiety, depression, and or ADHD. And so we all understand each other, we all have each other's backs, but I so often feel like my one team member, their social skills far surpass mine, and I feel like I lean on my team too much, that I'm not the independent, strong leader that I would need to be an assistant manager. And so I'm not even sure at this point what I'm doing to develop that. I mean, I'm working on self-therapy. I'm working on just being more intentional about my home life and getting stronger. So hopefully this year, being more intentional about my internal thought life and my external home life is going to help me be more intentional at work. I really am learning how to joke with people more, and I think that is a huge success for me because I have so often felt so insecure that I have to take everything so seriously, that everything is such a big deal that I can't laugh, can't have fun, can't take things lightly. And having fun is really an important part of the work environment, and even my store manager is pushing that as he pushes a healthier store culture and a culture of not stressing everyone out. And so that starts with me not stressing out about everything. And so I'm really having to examine why I stress out about everything. And often it's because I'm afraid that I'm gonna make the next manager not happy. And so I would then perceive myself as a failure because the next manager is not happy with my results and my performance. But as a grown adult, I have to remember that other people's happiness, other people's feelings are not my responsibility. Regardless of my performance has nothing to do with other people's feelings. Now, do I need to influence people around me to feel comfortable and accepted and successful? Yes, but I can't control anyone else's feelings. So there's a level of influence I have over people's feelings, but ultimately how someone chooses to respond or react is not up to me. And I even struggled with this with my husband today. My husband was really grumpy, and I kept telling myself, what could I have done earlier in the day so that he didn't end up being grumpy 6 hours later? And that was really not something I had control over, and it very likely had nothing to do with me. he works out, and if he doesn't eat a large meal right after he works out, he gets grumpy, and that's just kind of part of that. And it had nothing to do with whether or not I did 10 little different things. Now, are there things I need to do to help my husband, like, have a less stressful home environment? Yes. But it wasn't my fault that he was grumpy today. But I internalized that because I can control my actions. I can't control someone else's mood or attitude. So these are the things that I'm working on, and I just wanted to give you guys a little update on that while I was on my way to work. Thanks for listening.